Right, morning everyone. Welcome to another episode of EES Fishing. So, probably not going to get too much video footage on this session. It's a very short session. As you can see behind me, it's pretty foggy across the field. I'm down on the Bristol Avon, doing a bit of pike fishing. Something I haven't done for a couple of years. Probably 4 or 5 years ago, I fished quite exclusively for pike during the winter. I've been quite fortunate to get tickets on Chew, just outside of Bristol. In the past, couple of years, I haven't been able to get any tickets, which is quite unfortunate. It's popularity of the place has picked up, and so it's been a lot harder to get tickets. They brought in a new system, which makes it a lot harder. The idea is that it's supposed to give opportunity to everyone, but personally, I think as a Bristol angler, you would think they'd offer people from Bristol tickets, and then at least give them a ticket, and then obviously offer the rest of the tickets around on a first come first serve basis. But yeah, it's a little bit frustrating if I'm honest, but anyway, that's a completely different topic really for today. So I've come down onto the Bristol Avon. I'm on one of my preferred stretches. This is a crane. Found with here, there seems to be a sort of a better average size. It's a lot deeper, this stretch, and there's big shoals of roach and like food fish, which can be quite spread out. And if you tend to get, if you've got some food fish around, that's where the pike tend to be. Obviously we're piking, so. But anyway, I got up about 5, which was way too early. With the clocks, seeing as the clocks have changed last week, it's obviously getting light a lot later now. So it's been light for about 15-20 minutes. So it is now 20 to 7. It's taken a little bit of messing about getting my stuff sorted this morning. I kind of half got it sorted last night, and sort of finished up when I got out of bed this morning and sort of got a few more bits ready. But I'm a bit later out than I thought it was going to be, but then I haven't been light for that long, so it's not really too much of a problem. It's about 8 degrees this morning, although to be honest it feels warmer. It feels more like 10. It's quite still. Obviously there's a lot of fog, so it actually feels quite comfortable temperature. Bit warmer than I would probably normally pike fish in. I don't tend to fish in when it's milder, just because I think it stresses the fish out more. They've got a lot more energy, they tire out a lot quicker, and they're quite a sensitive fish, pike, and so I prefer not to fish for them in the warmer months. But I mean, we're in November now. It's the 1st of November, Sunday, so traditionally it should be getting cold now, but because of how the seasons are, it's still quite mild. But I used to start my pike fishing at the start of October a few years back. Used to get frosts. That doesn't happen anymore. That doesn't seem to happen until the new year. But anyway, so I'm on the crane stretch. You'll probably recognise where I am. This is quite a popular area for the match guys. If I show you, you can see the boathouse is on the far side. So quite a popular area for the match guys. Just focus it in. Right, so I've got 2 rods out. Right rod's just under the tree, down to the right of the swim. Left rod I've just got down to my left. It's very clear along here. It's like a sandy bottom. Very smooth sort of run. So it's quite a nice, you get quite a nice presentation with a dead bait along here. And I've just got 2 dead roach baits, really close in. One of them's literally right under my feet, and the other one's about a rod length off the bank. So the one to the left is about a rod length off the bank. There's quite a few little fish showing really close in, so there's obviously a few food fish around here, which is a good sign. And I've been fishing for about 15 to 20 minutes. Thought I might have had a bite by now. Usually if there's something around, you do tend to get bites quick, but because because it's only just got light, I'm obviously going to give it a bit longer in here. Oh. And it might just been when a little fish hitting the line, I think. Yeah, I'll give it a bit longer in here and see what happens. What I tend to do is fish one rod usually with a float and just drop it in different spots that look good. I've done quite a lot of pike fishing along here, so there's a few areas which I know tend to produce fish. But today, I just felt like sticking out a couple of dead baits like this, and I'm just chilling out for a few hours in the morning. Hopefully I'm going to go out again later, do a bit of carping. I've got to test out some new products I've been sent. So I'm going to try and go to one of my local runs waters, but try and fish it on the evening into dark if the owner will let me. The owner's sort of let me night fish the venue in the past, as a sort of just to have a little go in that. I fished it. I was trying to fish it for perch at the time, but unfortunately I didn't get any. But I had a load of carp. But I got some products to try out, so I might give that a go this evening, just for a few hours after dark. But I got to try and go and look at a van today as well. I'm going to try and get myself a VW Caddy if I can, because now that I haven't got a van anymore from my my job, I've obviously stopped being I'm not self-employed anymore. I don't run a business. I now work in telecommunications, which is something I've done in the past, but I didn't see me doing it again. But I kind of just fell into it, to be fair. But I don't mind where I'm working. It's quite nice. So, but anyway, yeah, looks good for a bite. So we'll see. I've been battling for 8 minutes now. So I wanted to keep this quite a short and sweet video. So I'll probably edit out a lot of this. Yeah, anyway, looks pretty good, so I'll leave the camera set up, and then if I do get a bite, I can switch it on and hopefully get it on film. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, just dropped into this new area. Basically, I've got a rod underneath the tree down to my left, and the right rod is down to the right. There's a tree out in the water. Rods have been in about 5 minutes at the most, and we're going to see what happens. Second spot of the day. Well, that was frustrating. I was just putting some of the bits in your nooking mat, thinking our change swims, and that fish picked it up and dropped him off. It was only a tiny little jack. Just put it out again. It's just had a couple of beeps, as you've probably seen there. So there must be a few fish in the swim, which is good. It looks like I might have found a couple of jacks. Right, there we go, first pike. Only a little one. Really had the hook nailed in his jaw. Let's get him back on the left hand rod. Just brought the just packed the camera away to go and try a different spot. It went off again. Another tiny little jack. Nice little fish though. It's slipping back, I think. This is a video of me filming. Camera's got the SLR set up on the rod down there. I've had a couple of bites out of here so far, and this keeps going off a bit. So trying to get a bite on film. Snagged. Right, so third swim. Got a bit better one now. Got him down. There we go. That's a bit better. Right, thanks for watching. It's about 11:30 now, so I'm going to call it a day. I ended up with about, I think I had 3 in the end, I think it was. And I lost 2, I think. So, not too bad. I've been getting loads and loads of little knocks and taps, and there's obviously a few small fish in that about today, picking up the baits, not really taking them properly. But anyway, nice little morning. It stayed a bit longer than I thought, but it's turned out really nice. It's actually really warm now. I'm now wearing my t-shirt, so I've had to take the winter gear off, and it feels more like the end of summer again. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hit the like button if you like it. Please subscribe, and let me know if you like these kind of videos. I'm going to start doing a bit more sort of more specimen based fishing as opposed to just carping all the time. I do fish from multiple species, so I'm going to start trying to document some of my other sessions, not just the carp fishing. But anyway, yeah, hit like, please subscribe, and I will see you on the bank again soon. Tight lines.